Hi, my name is Antoine, and this is my God did it story. So I've always grown up in a church, and my family was going in church, every Sunday. And growing up, I thought I knew Jesus, but I realized I didn't. It was just, my mother's faith that I was going off of. And, as time went on, I continued to go to church, but my heart wasn't with Christ. And I started to fall into the world, I started to lust very hard after a lot of things that I shouldn't have been. And I found myself in a relationship where, it was bringing me further and further away from Christ. And during that time, the Lord was using a lot of people around me, a lot of family, a lot of friends, even people in the church, to try to get me out. But, I felt like I was too deep and I felt like I couldn't get out. Like I felt like I was already drowning, so there's no point in trying to swim to the surface. So in this time in my life, I was just going through it, and I felt like the God was just telling me like, come back, come back. It's never too late. But I was too scared. I was like, I can't do this, Lord. Take it from me. You don't want me to be in this relationship. Take it from me. But the Lord was like, I want you to give it up. I'm not going to force you. I want you. And so during this time, he was just getting me slowly back to him. And I started getting in my word. I started going more to church. I started bringing other people to church, and they started motivating me to actually get in my faith. And I seen how I was inspiring others. So I knew that I needed to change for myself. And during this summer camp, I just changed. I made a change. I made a commitment to God. I'm going to follow you wholeheartedly. I gained the confidence with some friends and to leave this relationship. And it's just been better ever since following the Lord. And he's brought great people in my life. I'm now serving in the church. It's better than ever. And I'm finally feel like my life is back on track. Even though there's some ups and downs that I'm still dealing with, I know the Lord, he brought me out once, he'll do it again. And I'm Antoine. This is my God did it story.